button?
Yeah, I have go live, but no intro video.
We are live. Hey,
We are
everybody.
live. Wow, we got a big crowd. Hi, Rossi. Hi, Judy. Hi,
Yeah, thanks
Gail.
for being here. Hey, Danny, thanks for having me on your channel on this.
Yeah, you can't say thanks for being here.
Oh,
That's
Danny,
my
it is
job.
on your channel. You know, this StreamYard, connecting StreamYard to, YouTube, we both just are having so much trouble with that, months and months and months of issues
Yeah,
to finally get
yeah. So we finally got it hooked up because we had it on our big channels, on
it.
our original channels, and then when we switched to the smaller non-political, well, you're always non-political,
Yeah.
which is good. Then yeah, it was, we just couldn't figure out how to do it. So this is a test.
Right.
So
And mine was I'm separating my ET alien from healing so I can explore doing different kind of healings and learn more about healing. So that's why I split mine because I didn't want to take away from the extraterrestrials or the alien show, but I did want to do more healings.
yeah, yeah.
Rossi saying the notification just went out.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what that means. I'm so
That
bad.
means the announcement that you're on.
Oh, that I'm live.
Hmm.
Okay, excellent. We'll see how many people we get. So here's something that I asked you a while ago. Normally, we sit there and chit chat for about 15 minutes before the show
Yes.
at this time. So we're going to chit chat right now.
Oh, there's Andrea.
Hey, Andrea. Hello, hello. So, in your experience, do the galactic ones like ETs or aliens?
Oh, that's a human thing. Oh
I
my
know human thing. I'm a human.
no. Well, that is a funny story because you know I have been so sensitive about that from the very beginning because I've been criticized. Whatever I use, it's been criticized. Doesn't matter what I use, it's criticized. So I remember when I was on my first spaceship and it was Astro Medical One, and I was talking to the captain, and his captain's name was T Tom, and he's a looks like a short gray, but he's a hybrid. And
Yeah.
hey, Nancy Jean, and so he's a
Hey.
he's a and I asked him, I said, "What do y'all prefer to be called?" And he looked, it was like a deer in headlights. Like, what are you talking about? And I said, do you like to be called aliens or extraterrestrials? And he's just deer in headlights. And I'm going, so finally he says, this is a hybrid spaceship. They're called hybrids. And he said, and whatever they are is their name in hybrids. And so I got a lesson on what everything on the ship was being called. But from that interaction, I didn't ask again because it was a crazy interaction. It might be the other ones are sensitive about it. I don't think so. I think that's purely human because
You're
so many are clicking and some of their sounds are different, and some of them don't know what even aliens means or extraterrestrials mean. And the only lesson I got was when I was in Mount Shasta. Also, the Lemurians were picky. They are picky, but they wanted to be called Lemurians. They don't want to be called aliens, extraterrestrials, because they're inner earth beings, basically, is what they're called. So I have gone through all this, and I've told recently to people that I spent an hour on the phone when I was brand new at it with somebody lecturing me on what to call them. And I said, the reason why I use aliens is because everybody knows what that is. And not everybody who comes to my channel needing help um, with their experiences, they're not always coming from a metaphysical place, just like
yeah,
I did. I
yeah,
didn't come from a metaphysical place. And so they don't know the galactic friends. They don't know all these fancy things. And they were not abducted by somebody's called a friend, so
yeah.
I wasn't abducted by a galactic friend. I wasn't, so aliens kind of covers it all. So it took me years before I came back to using that term because it is all encompassing and it might offend a lot of people, which it does. It's mainly in the metaphysical world. It's not in the world of people who are discovering these things are happening to them. That term fits them. So, I balanced for so many years like that and I quit balancing, doing my own thing, whatever
Yeah.
I call
Yeah. Okay. I mean, and that makes sense, because I remember in the beginning when we did have this conversation,
them.
and it just popped up again for me recently, and I go, well, what would be, what is the appropriate? And you answered it. It's like it depends on who you're talking to. And so, okay, I'm still gonna call them ETs or the galactic ones. But
Yeah, whatever you want to call them is fine. It's just that it's another thing that we get divided over. One more thing that we get divided on. And as I said, for me, when I'm here trying to help people, I'm trying to encompass everybody who knows that can come in from every walk of life, metaphysical, don't know anything but they all know the term alien. So,
yeah,
and one of the things that person who talked to me for an hour lecturing me over that was I was in the place where I should be educating people what to call them. And I started laughing and I'm going, I can't educate somebody who's had a bad experience and tell them they're going to call them galactic friends.
yeah, right.
I had to get over this hurdle first to realize that what the abduction was really about.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, and I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean that makes a ton of sense what you just said. Rossi was saying I need to set up.
She's telling you to get some moderators after the show.
Why can't I do it on my phone?
I have to go to YouTube to do it, and you're on Streamyard.
No, but I am on my phone on. Maybe I.
Or you in your account, or are you just watching?
No, I think just watching. So that's it. Okay.
Yeah. So it's easier to go after the show and go on YouTube and get a chat. And you won't be able to do that really until tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Unless
I haven't got moderators on my second channel yet either.
Okay. So if anybody like.
Hey, Diana.
Okay. Cool. All right.
And there's Suzanne. She's here too. You got a lot of people here now.
Yay. Thank you guys for showing up. 21.
Wow.
Let's go to Vegas. So if anybody has any questions, because we're just riffing here. We're just playing.
We're just excited that it's working.
Yeah. So
that was me Thursday on my other channel. It worked. I was so excited. I'm calling you. I know how to do it. We got to do it now before I forget how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And I go, well, okay, I'll call you in a day. No, I'll forget.
Exactly. Because how many years it was before you created your second channel after the first one. So you're going to forget how to do all that.
Yeah. And I still wonder, I go, why did I create the second channel? I need to put more content up. So maybe this will
help. Yeah, this will help because you were wanting to separate content. And now that you can just go live creating content. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Yeah. So
I think you got some questions coming in.
Oh, I need to start.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know Judy had a question from the last show I did with Sherry. It was a good one. She went to Hawaii. I don't know if I should answer her question. She went to Hawaii and didn't invite us.
Oh, wow.
Is that rude? Yeah.
She said she was on the Big Island for 2 weeks.
Yeah. So the Big Island. I mean, that's the only one I went to, but I remember grabbing my tank and going to the beach and dropping it and just sitting about 50 feet of water just by myself, listening to whale songs. I didn't swim. I didn't move. You could feel them in your chest, and it was just magical. I go, so cool.
Son of Watt, you found us.
What's that?
Son of Watt's here. He says he found you. Hello.
Good, good. All right. Question. I was on the Big Island 2 weeks ago, and they had. Okay, I'm going to star that, or we'll do it right now. And they had. That's it. You need to finish your question. They had a volcano go off.
She says, read it, Danny, so I don't have to type it all.
Read it.
I want you to read her mind so she doesn't have to type it all.
Oh, I can do that. Hang on. Let me get a Lemurian soul. So see if I get this right, Judy. So she was on the Big Island. She was watching, so they have the volcanoes going all the time, and some of them, well, one of them is really going off. Huge magma flows into the sky. And when she was watching that, she saw or had a vision, we'll see, of a dragon. Oh, speaking of dragons.
Well, that's what she's talking about. Danny knows from before. So that's what she's talking about,
Was it this dragon?
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is cool.
That's very cool. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy Jean gave me this dragon. And so a dragon showed up in her awareness, real or Memorex, and then a bunch of, I don't know what color orbs. I think they were purple orbs. Is that it? Before the earthquake. Oh, there was an earthquake. Okay. So,
Keep them straight, Judy.
And it would have been so easy if she would have just typed it.
Typed it all in.
So she was wondering
she saw the dragon, then a bunch of blue-green orbs.
Thank you. And she was wondering what the significance was. And
blue-green orbs?
Yeah, and the dragon.
Sound familiar? Immediately feels like protection. That was my immediate feel about it. What about you?
Well, I thought that it was just it feels like it's really powerful. It feels like it's coming up, giving her some information, like a little the orbs especially coming up and giving her some an upgrade of some kind. But yeah, the dragon is protecting, and dragons are super powerful.
What they're showing me is if anything happened on the island, they would have pulled her off.
Wow.
That's what I'm seeing. They would have sucked her up. All those orbs and those dragons would have sucked her off of Earth. But that's what I'm seeing.
Okay.
So you're not going to pull that?
What?
Oh, she's never seen orbs before. Oh. Well, that's what I'm getting, Judy, is if anything happened on the island, they were pulling you off. Forget everybody else, but they were pulling you off.
Okay, so my question is...
I hope you have some family. I hope they would take the families, but all I'm seeing is you. That they take... Everybody's for themselves, but Judy's going to be fine.
Yeah. Don't worry about anybody else. You're okay, Judy. So my question to Judy is, if they are protecting her and pulling her off planet, what is her mission here that is so powerful that they need to pull her out?
That's
And
exactly,
that's a Judy question.
definitely the question, because it means she's super important that they pulled her off. Because I've seen that, and that's written in my third book that'll be coming out soon about us. And I've told you about us being all pulled off planet before, and so they do that, and that's what I'm seeing shown that they did with her. That they were there prepared to pull her off. So she's obviously a light worker, and I don't know what she does. What Judy? What do you do? I mean, are you a medium, a card reader? What are you, or do you know? Because you're somebody important.
Yeah.
Somebody important for the ascension of Earth. Is what I'm hearing them
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Important
Yeah.
for the ascension of Earth. She's having all body goosebumps.
Oh, well, that's her power.
Yeah.
She walks around with goosebumps.
No, it means it's resonating, don't you think?
Me, I walk around with duck bumps, but that's a whole nother thing.
Does Judy do something? Is she a medium? Is she cards? Is she, what does she do? She has some kind of gift besides,
Hang on one
I
sec.
think it's her energy. I mean, I know it's her energy is helping Earth ascend, but I feel like there's so much more to it. I think there's some power in her.
Yeah, she's a musician.
Oh, okay.
Um,
She has a lot of premonitions and healing experiences as a nurse. Oh, okay, Judy, I'm a nurse too. Yes, yes, yes. There it is. You're probably a healer. You got some
right.
big important things are coming ahead of you.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ride on her coattails for a while and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Cool. All
So,
right.
Judy, I don't know if you've looked into medical intuitive yet or not. Since you have premonitions and you're healing and you have the experiences as a nurse, but I'm hearing medical intuitive. And we're also saying earth energy healer.
Yeah.
She's definitely that. Just her energy is healing earth and she's helping it ascend. But I'm thinking medical intuitive is the direction that she will eventually go in. I might not be able to do it now while she's doing her nursing career, but that's something to look at.
Well, I think she's done with her nursing career. I
Okay.
think. Um, and I'm always getting that. Our community that we're involved with we're all waking up to these extraordinary gifts that we have, and if we just get out and tap into the earth, that we are going to be that we're healing the earth just by tapping into it, and that is healing it, even though a lot of times we can't see any of that, but the energy is still. And when we tap into the earth, we're tapping into the stars too.
All right. She's saying she is retired. So yeah, it's probably that's what's coming out is that those gifts are going to be coming out of you left and right because you have the time now.
Yeah, yeah. And it just feels like is one of the things that I was thinking about last night at 3 o'clock in the morning when my whole body was tingling. I go, what the hell is this going on? I mean, I'm going, oh, geez, am I getting shingles again? What is going on? And it felt like it was that I was getting some kind of upgrade or something. And in past upgrades, it's always taken me a while to acclimate to actually get what it was. And sometimes it feels like it's so little, but it's probably a big step from where I was to where I am now. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, when both of us, when started, well, for me, when I started, it was my stomach that got it. And also I was tripping a lot, falling. So that was happening when everything was starting for me. I was off balance. I was having nausea. Everything was happening to me, but now it's not as bad. I might be nauseated a day or two, and I don't get off balance and trip like that, like I did then. But yeah, that was how it manifested in me, but it's a lot easier now.
Yeah. So I must be really slow in accepting these because I'm always dizzy and I'm like spinning around going, whoa, geez, you know. But yesterday too, you were talking about your stomach and your digest. Yeah, my stomach, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on with me? It didn't feel like anything that I've had before. It was
Right.
like a new something, which is, and then when I went to bed going, my tummy hurts, I don't feel good. And then when my body started tingling, like a shingle thing, and
I
which
haven't had
is,
singles, so I don't know.
it's horrible. And I'm going, oh, please no. But it was my whole backside. So,
Well, whenever that happens to me, the only thing I can eat is bread. That's the only thing I can tolerate. That was originally my first clue. This is not like anything else I've had before when the only thing I can eat is bread.
yeah, yeah. Um, Let me see, hang on. I'm looking at some question, Deborah. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with the ET show. Dennis Lang, is that a question, Dennis? I don't know.
As I,
Put your questions in capitals and I'll post it.
yes. Let's see if I can see. I think that might be a question before.
Okay, but I do have.
But anyway, Judy, I'll talk about um, the medical intuitive. It doesn't necessarily you're going to be a medical intuitive or have to go to school for it, but you might want to look at some things that kind of kick starts you into your healing abilities. Maybe take a class. Don't necessarily have to use that technique, but it might start you into opening up to what's inside of you.
Yeah, yeah. There's in my experience where I've been going with this, there's the trance healing, which is it's like it's like nothing yet super powerful. And so you just go to your sacred space that you go to when you go to meditate, and then you drop in to you bring in just call in the healing energies like you would any guide or any power animal, and you just direct them to someone and leave and go away. Let them do their work because they may go, I hurt my finger, I need my finger healed. But what they're not looking at is the other hand has the hammer that keeps smashing the finger. So the healing energies would take the hammer away until they grew up, something like that. So I
Yeah,
find that really,
yeah,
really,
yeah, there is a lot to that. I agree. But Judy's a nurse, so she's coming from it a different angle,
different
just like
place.
me. We are coming at things, we're not coming in here from the metaphysical world. We're coming here from the medical world, meeting the metaphysical world. And so we can't get rid of fixing that finger that you're talking about.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's just ingrained in us that we need to, in theory, what you're saying is true, but the nursing is so strong when you've been in that kind of work for years and years and years. That's that component you can't deny.
So we will get to your question, Rossi. I promise. When we get into that space where we have such a strong foundation in 3D, how do we let it go to get new information in from 4570.
But I think that's what she will be discovering right now because she's a healer, and that's what I have discovered. I have my specific guide for that, which is named
Yeah.
Medical Mike. Everybody's thinking he's medical because that's the name he chose, which is just so animated and funny. But he's my specific guide, and he is an ET that is a gray human hybrid. And he was my assistant in the beginning because he wanted to learn how to work on humans, whereas I had learned how to work on all different species when I was working on the spaceship.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
now we're collaborating together to create something together that won't be just like him assisting me or me assisting him. It's going to come together, and I don't know what that's going to look like, but we're at the ground level of that right now.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that I like that explanation. So do you think that Judy would necessarily need to bring in a guide to help her with that?
She might, it's within her. She's just going to have to open it up. I don't
Yeah,
know what's inside of her, and only she's going to be able to discover that. I'm sure a guide's going to help her with that, but
yeah, I
um,
agree. And you don't know what's inside of her. You're a nurse. Blood and
no, she's probably got some healing abilities that
yeah,
we
I
don't
agree.
know about. It might be something that's new we haven't even heard about, or and I suspect that's what's coming out of me. I mean, because my direction when I was on the spaceship was helping people, and I'm not sure since I was an operating room nurse for years and worked in neurosurgery and and heart surgery. But what I specialized on the spaceship was dealing with people who are having psychological issues. We don't have anything here on Earth that can go in surgery and help somebody who is bipolar, manic depressive, schizophrenic. All we have is medications. I was
Yeah,
told on a spaceship I had a contraction where I could put on people's head and the brain waves go and change, and it takes care of that issue with that person. And it also how it benefited is like children or people who have had traumatic experiences. We could go in and take care of that traumatic experience. They won't forget it, but it does not affect the body. It's not inhabited body. It does not affect them for the rest of their life. They remember it, but it's just not going to be harbored inside of them. So
yeah.
these are things I learned, and somehow or another, I feel like we're going to collectively somehow try to figure out how to bring it to Earth.
Cool. When it comes, can I wear it? Can I try it?
I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. We're just at the ground floor, as I said, of it.
Yeah, I'll be a guinea pig up there.
You want me to go there and change your brainwaves, Danny?
Yeah, please. All right, so let's go. This is good. I like this pop up live talking about medical stuff.
And this is a lot what we talk about behind the scenes too.
This is what we normally talk about, and my head starts smoking. And
Because when we're getting together, it's like the combination of both having all these experiences joined together and the energy. And then, of course, adding it to it, the people in the chat that are having all these experiences
yeah,
just really brings it together. And it's a good place for us to talk and that people understand it.
right. And it seems it just because so many of us said, well, that's just me. That nobody else is dealing with this. And yet then you find out and go, yeah, there's other people that are dealing with this and more.
Yeah.
Way
And,
more.
and maybe not the same way, but they're just dealing with it. Yeah.
Yeah, right, right. So that's cool. All right. Rossi, what is my gift for my current lifetime? Will it have galactic influence? That's an interesting question because maybe I find that there are certain gifts for this specific time frame, not lifetime. I mean, there's a gift for a certain lifetime, but then I get to narrow it down into what do I need to pay attention to in this time stream, like this week or this month or this transition period. But I'm going to pull some cards.
This sounds like a pull a card question.
Oh yeah. Where, if I can, where are my cards?
Where are your cards? I'm gonna pull a card.
We're gonna look. I'm gonna use the galactic heritage. I can't believe she called it galactic. It should be ET heritage or alien heritage.
Listen to you. Why don't you just get in touch with her and say, and I bet she's had a lot of people say, you should have named it this and you should have named it that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As much as I have dealt with it, I can't imagine.
All right. So Rossi, what is your gift for this lifetime? What is this gift for this lifetime?
Well, I'm pulling. Here's the card I'm pulling. Look how pretty these cards are. These are Hayden Crawford's cards.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And this says Syrian leader, devoted, independent, and compassionate leadership. So there's the leadership here. And the numerology of it is a 1, the beginnings, -10 at the endings. So I'm looking at 1 at the beginnings of a Syrian leader. Go ahead, Danny.
Wow.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
Yeah. There is what I'm pulling from this is that
Son of Watt saying it should be Star Heritage.
I'll let her know you said that. What I'm getting is how you are helping people. And here's the weird thing about this, is that you're helping people without interference. So often we think, oh, I'm going to help you. I'm going to go physically in there and lift you up or do something physical. And that's not it with this at all, with this spread. So I got the assistance without interference, finding true compassion with this. So it's not like finding compassion to advance one agenda. It's just like a general compassion for everything. And there's something about letting go of guilt that you think you could have, should have, would have done is what I'm getting, because we all have, I should have done this differently or better. So let go of that guilt. And you got the pioneering spirit and the pulse of life. So to me, it's innate in you. And
how does that relate to this? The Syrian leader.
Say that again.
How does it relate to the Syrian leader, devoted, independent, and compassionate leadership?
Well, yeah. So that's with her dropping into this pulse of life with this pioneering spirit. So as a leader, you're going out, you're not staying with the old tried and true, but you're moving into a new direction of compassionate assistance without interference. So it's like sometimes you think, well, I'm not being helpful enough, but you can be if you're sending them, let's just go back into that trance healing state. You're going to be a leader in something that almost doesn't look like you're a band leader or anything. You're just leading on your own path. And people are watching you, and you're in part of the melting pot of everything. And people are looking towards you and going, oh yeah, she's one that we should pay attention to or follow. Does that make sense?
It does. And she's saying it sounds great. I hope I can do it justice.
Hey, let go of that guilt. Let go of that guilt. Yeah. Okay. All right. Is there any, I think we have one more question, I think. Hyde. There's a lot of hard work here.
You get used to it. It is. I mean, because you are doing so many things at once. You're reading, starring, and answering it all at the same time.
Yeah. So if I feel like, okay, so we have three more star questions.
And then
So,
there's another one down here. Deborah, under Dennis Lane's, has a question too.
okay, did that just come up?
It did.
Okay.
Is that, well, it would be 10:35 on your thing, on your side.
How do I get rid of the starred? How do I live? There we go. I'm not in the driver's chair for
Doing this stuff.
doing this.
You're
Normally, I
great.
sit back and I let
There is
Gail-
no, you have to let go of perfection, and you have to let go of that you might miss somebody, and you have to put it out there. You don't mean to miss them if you miss them, because when you're reading and you're doing a reading and here comes a question flying by you, you're not going to see it. So you got to let go of some of that.
But I have big guilt about this. Rossi, help with my guilt.
I'm guilty about it too. I'm doing better, but exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What does the Galactic Council, you mean the ET Council?
Or the Alien Council.
Or the Alien Council want us to know at this time?
Oh, wow. Perseverance is what I'm hearing.
I'm hearing letting go of the polarity of ET or galactic or alien. You know, we set up so many lanes that we think we should be in, and we just need to let that go so that there is no right, there is no wrong. It's just us trying to move towards a unified consciousness, and we stumble because we're human. So,
well, I mean, it's like the UFOs now are UAPs. You know, that kind of.
I tapped into them, Gail. They want to be called UFOs.
Okay. And well, listen, and now extraterrestrials are not. What are they? Non-human. There's a new name for them. Non-human.
Oh, good. So
that's what it is here in the chat. What they're called now. I mean, the official now they've moved from aliens, galactic beings, galactic friends, whatever. They have moved to non-human something. Too many labels, yeah.
So the thing when you mentioned UAPs, when that first came out, I went, well, yeah, it's about time that you recognize that there are spaceships in the water.
Yeah.
So I was like kind of.
They had a different name for the ones in the water. It was UFOs and what was underwater? There's a different name for them.
Oh.
But UAPs covers it all. But they did have a different name besides UFOs for under the water.
Yeah. Okay. So there, no cards on that one. I think that we just need to stop dropping the labels and finding unity. And one of the things that you said in your show today when you asked, what would you do if?
Oh, yeah. I put that question out to everybody. USO, is that what the water one is, Debbie? USO. The question was, if you met if an extraterrestrial came into your living room tonight and you only got to ask one question, what would that be? And besides me, first thing is, why are you here? Who are you? And the other one would be, for me, is what are you wanting me to do? How can I help? So
How-
a lot of you already answered that question here, but I was telling Danny about it. We thought we would pose it to the people that weren't over my show earlier.
And why weren't you? That's my question.
I like that, for the love of the moon.
Yeah. It was that's such a great question, because getting back to what does the Galactic Council want us to know at this time is to let go of fear.
Oh,
You
there
know?
you go. USO, unidentified submersible objects. That's the other word for the UFO.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so great question. I love that. What would you do? Because a lot of times in the beginning, if we were to meet an ET, the first time I saw one that I thought was one, it scared the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And that ET didn't come back for like 2 years.
Well, so you're a deer in headlights too. For me, I always am, because every time I talk about my experience, everybody goes, "Why didn't you ask this question? Why didn't you ask?" I go, "Are you kidding?" My jaw is open, my mouth's wide, going, "I can't believe this is happening."
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so to have one standing in your living room and you have one question, you have to get over all the fear, the
Yes.
excitement, the what's going through your body is the wanting to run. So, but it would be, what question would you ask them? What I can't figure out what I would ask them.
Well, I mean, because it's so limiting with just one question. And for me,
What
it
to
would be, why are you here? How can I help?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a typical, yeah. But it's after that. No, it's after those typical ones. Who are you? And why are you here? And how can I help?
Yeah.
After those three questions, what would be the one that you would want to know? And it would be one that you can't, and I can elaborate on it, which I didn't make it too complicated, but it would be a question that you're hearing so much yuck around here on earth that you're wondering what is the correct answer, and they have to give you the correct answer. I mean, that's to elaborate actually on what I wanted to ask, but I thought that might be a little too complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. Think. But that's something good. I mean, that just brings up these whole awarenesses of, like, when I wake up in the middle of the night and I hear something, and I go into my kitchen, living room, and my heart's pounding. I go, is there going to be something that I'm going to see? And it's just like, it should be more calm and peaceful, and but it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
yeah.
All right. Hey, Vivian's here. Yay.
Hey, Viviani, thank you.
Yanni. See, I mess up her.
Yeah. Then for the first live show on Danny's channel,
Yeah.
after
Not the
months,
last, I hope.
after months and months and months of trying for both of us.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So hide that. Otter Cat Mom. Otter. Who are my star family? And why do I keep getting.
You can pull that one up.
Yeah, I am. And why do I keep getting buzzing in my ear? Hey, no, that's wrong one. Wrong one.
Uh,
Go, Diana, hide. Where'd it go? See the. Man, I'm gonna
it's
try.
okay. Just scroll up and see if you can find it.
I'm gonna try to find it again.
Find it.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, I am not finding it. Dang it.
Well, here's a good one. It would be at 10:35 for you. Dennis Lang, which is Deborah talking.
Okay. Can I put in a search to search for that
No,
otter?
that would be nice if it should have that. But no, that might be
Okay.
a little too much more to handle too.
So 1039,
To 1035.
1035. And so Otter, if you can, Otter Cat Mom, if you can repost it. 10.
I'll look for it if you pull that one up.
Okay. I'm trying 1035.
Oh, there it is. It's at 1023.
Okay. So I'm going to show that and I'm going to 1023. See, you're so good at this.
I've been doing it for years. So, and I have just gotten better at it. I can't say I'm good at it.
Okay. Okay. So that'll be the next one. Deb, or my question on how do I know when the galactics are there? Do we get signs or what? Oh,
Mine's ringing in the ear. Oh my gosh. I have this constant in my left ear, a little bit of buzz all the time. And that because they're always around me. But when they're getting closer, giving me information, it is just starts cranking up in both ears. And I'm going, okay, I'm listening. I'm sitting down. I'm here to absorb what you have to say. But I think that's kind of different for everybody.
yeah. Yeah, I get that sometimes with, because I have a constant ringing in my ears, but it does crank up every now and again. And what that tells me is, what were you just thinking about? Pay attention, see what's coming up. And I get bells a lot.
Oh, do you? Bells?
Bells, and they're physical bells. So if I walk by my wind chime and I'm thinking of some ETs or thinking of some metaphysical thing, and they will chime and there's no wind, and I go, and I'm not walking that fast to make it.
Oh, yeah. I have got something exactly like that too in my house where it starts moving when they're around. And
Yeah,
there's no wind in the house. And I'm going, okay, here I am. What is it that you want to know? But I
right.
think there's a lot of different signs and and different people have different ways of knowing when they're around.
Yeah,
And they could be, for me, how it started, it's seeing the numbers and also music. If you hear the same song playing in your head over and over again, it's one that you really don't like or one that's not even on your radar. There's always a message in there. And that's kind of how it started for me. First it was smell, then it was hearing those things, and then started seeing.
yeah. And the thing, when I'm dropping into this, a lot of the messages that we get are through our third eye. So it's not just like, oh, I see something. So it's through our intuition and our third eye that we get these experiences, whether you can feel, see, hear, or a blending, or you just know something is there and it can't be proven. And I find that my wife is very analytical, and so she goes, let me put this in this box. So I talk to her about it because she puts it into too many boxes that it doesn't fit into. So it's just a knowing. I just know. That's it. And it's not.
Right. Knowing is a big one.
Yeah. And it's not your truth. It's my truth.
Yeah.
So
Teresa's saying she finally found it.
What's that?
She finally found the channel. Teresa. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. Okay. That was a good question. Thank you. Okay. How do I hide current comment? 3 stars. Where is it? Here. We got you. Yay. Finally. Who are my star family? And well,
we just talked about the buzzing in the ears.
In your ears.
Yeah. So that is my key. Mine used to be the buzzing of ears when I was getting ready to go on a mission. I thought my ears, both ears would be just ringing, ringing, ringing. And I'm going, is that the spaceship cranking up? Because it's ringing so loud. But it's me getting the information.
So here, go ahead.
I've been hearing a lot today about the Yaels, and I don't know why they have come so forward for me today. And Yaels are kind of a gray human mixture. And some say that they might be the first to reveal. I don't know. But
You wrote about them in your second book, right? Or was that the first book?
yeah, I think I did write that about in my second book.
Yeah.
But they've been coming up for me today all day long. I'm going to ask you, Danny, why are the Yaels present? Because immediately I was going to say that for her star family were the Yaels, because that's what I heard first. But I don't know, because they've been around me all day, why they're here.
And the Yaels are around to help build the new Earth. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know why they've been around today all day.
No, but in general.
Oh, well, some people say that they're going to be the ones to be the first to show up, to be the first to reveal, because they look human.
Okay.
And of course, I don't know. But they are been around me all day. And so I want to, so I figured it would be somebody on the show that would come forth that they're around. But if you'll read that, I'll try to figure out who's around Otter Mom. If it's the Yaels. Well, I'm getting it is the Yaels for her again.
Huh.
But they've been around me all day.
That's funny. So I'm using the Galactic Heritage, and the card that was upside down or backwards or whatever was embracing transition. So it feels like that's what they're here for just giving you a big transition hug.
Or a kick in the derriere.
Well, see, if you want to take it that way, I would say it's a nice hug. Yeah, so what I get with this, I got belief systems too. Survival fears and belief systems. When you said, you mean a kick in the butt? But I think it is just embracing this transition. However, it's going to show up and let go of your fight or flight, and maybe drop in more breath.
It's being more confident in what I believe. Like using the term aliens.
Yeah. And to me that, doesn't compute, because I think you're so confident in what you do. Yet, there's in my last 2 weeks, I was listening to these ET channelers. Every single one of them was talking about their doubts and their fear of jumping into this. Every single one. And I'm like, wow. Well, and then I went, well, the only one that I know doesn't have doubts and fears is Dr. Gail. And now you just said that.
Well, it's such an uphill battle, So, you know what you know, but then there's always people that are, questioning or whatever, or pushing back. I should say, there's people pushing back. When you know what you know, when you know what you're doing, you know what's true, and it's information that's coming just to you, and you're sharing it, you do get pushed back sometimes.
Yeah, you get, and then so that's where this survival fear comes in, where, it's just like, well, I got to protect myself. I've got to do this, and it's fight or flight. But yeah, it goes back to, what you know.
Yeah.
And just be strong in that. The 3 cards I pulled for Otter was Orion, Light, Andromeda, and Sirius. Wow. So it to me this is all about opening up to the new Earth, like what you were saying with the Yaels,
Yeah.
especially Orion Light and Andromeda, and Andromeda fits in any place.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Andromeda fits everybody.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, this was Deborah. Did I ask this? How do I know when the galactics are there? Do we get? Yeah, we asked that, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we did that one.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
hide.
well, we're getting close to an hour anyway.
No, and yeah. So I think we're done, except Diana. They didn't know. They didn't want to focus on the close up, only the distant sight, hidden meaning there. What?
I'm not sure. She might be talking to somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think she might have been talking to somebody else.
Okay.
Were you talking to somebody else, Diana, or is that a question for us?
Oh, live. Got to go back to live. Hey, this show, thank you, Judy, is on the 6/6 portal. How about that? How about that? Okay. Well, we're going to go with Teresa because that's kind of cool. Recently had a lucid dream where I and another were in a hotel lobby waiting for the official first contact presentation. The being was a tall, white, pale, hairless, lanky, seemed male. Any hints?
What kind of hint do you mean? Because Teresa, you're so connected. Yeah, lucid dream or another. We're in a hotel lobby. We're waiting for official first contact. Yeah, because I've had those dreams too of official first contact.
It sounds like you just had a contact.
Well, she's had a lot of contacts.
Yes.
Yeah, she's very connected. I don't know that, Teresa, when I first went to, I was part of the first contact committee on the first spaceship I was on. And they showed me the scenario of how first contact would be. And it could be that they're just showing you a possible scenario, is what I think.
Yeah. The what I've been getting.
What was the being? Well, you just kind of named it, tall, white. A tall, white, pale, hairless, lanky, seeing male. I mean, that sounds like to me it's a tall white. You just described a tall white.
Yeah. So what I've been getting, I mean, I love this image that she projected, waiting for contact, and it feels like as more and more of us start talking about ETs and contact and opening up and sharing our experiences, that we are the ones that are going to be the official group for first contact. And a lot of it, I'm getting that it may not be in 3D that we see it, but as we drop into the astral and jump up into 4 and 5D, that's where we're really going to be making a ton of contact for Earth beings.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I agree.
There we go. People agree with me.
Yeah, Teresa, she's saying, ooh, she didn't find it in a book. Yeah, the tall whites are pretty prominent. There's a lot of people. In fact, I remember a guy in the military spent 2 years with the tall whites. He was in an isolated area and he had to deal with them. So I think that might have been on Gaia where he talks about that. So
yeah, I think isn't there something walking with tall whites? Is that it?
Might be. I don't know. I just remember hearing his story and I'm going, gosh, how fascinating that must have been.
Yeah.
And how everybody was afraid to be around there, but for some reason they accepted him, but they taught him boundaries. It's being around them.
Yeah. It's was that in the Mojave Desert, in California desert?
I remember it's in the desert. I don't remember where.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's been a long time since I've seen that show.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Well, Gail, guess what?
This time.
We have like 10 seconds left.
When's your next show, Danny?
I don't know.
Mine will be, I think this might be this Wednesday that I'm having Craig Campbell Bezos.
Okay, Craig. Oh. So for those who don't know Craig,
I didn't know until I talked to Danny.
he wrote, and I'm going to get this book wrong. I'm going to get the title wrong.
Okay.
He wrote the ET Extraterrestrial Handbook.
There it is.
I think, yeah, there it is. And he's got one or two.
There'll be 100 of them in here.
Oh my gosh! And I think, I mean, the way he goes about it, the way he lays it out, I think is brilliant. There's some things that I question, but then I got to let it go and just let it resonate.
Yeah, since the Yael's been around me all day, I looked in his book to see if they were there, and they weren't. I was like, darn it.
Well, he needs to write another book.
Well, he's got like 4 other ones or 5 other ones.
Yeah.
But he'll be coming on Wednesday.
So that's going to be fascinating.
His interview on Gaia was really good.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. So, so my next show, I just recorded Sunday with right before this, and it was all about whale consciousness and what the message from whale is. And it had a lot of the same themes as we're talking about here. So everything's so interconnected, and we're opening up to that more and more and more. And yes, we are connected to the ETs.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not tall and white and have a bald head. But that's in my recessive gene that I have that.
Well, Danny, congratulations on having your first live on this new channel.
Yes, thank you. Okay, and thank you everybody for being part of this. Appreciate you all, and this is it. I will end the stream if I can figure it out. Okay, bye everybody.